Hi, welcome to another episode of Sporter Bio in the Annals of Professional Wrestling. There are names that echo through generations, names synonymous with greatness, sacrifice, and an unbreakable spirit. One such name is Hart. For decades, the Hart family has been wrestling royalty. A dynasty forged in the grit and grind of the legendary Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. From the patriarch, Stu Hart, to icons like Bret, the Hitman Hart, and Owen Hart, this family didn't just participate in wrestling, they defined it. Their legacy is a tapestry woven with technical brilliance, raw emotion, and an undying love for the craft. But legacies are not just about the past. They are about the future. They are about the torchbearers who carry the flame forward into a new era. And that's where she comes in. Natalya Neidhart, daughter of Jim the Anvil Neidhart and granddaughter of Stu Hart. When she first stepped into the squared circle, she wasn't just another rookie. She was the heir to a kingdom, carrying the weight of a monumental family history on her shoulders. Many would crumble under that pressure, but Natalya, she embraced it, she honored it. And then she set out to build her own empire on its foundation. This is the story of how the Queen of Hearts didn't just inherit a legacy, she became a legend in her own right. From her earliest days, wrestling was in her blood. Imagine growing up in a household where dinner conversations revolved around submission. Holds and the dais training was discussed by some of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots. The Hart Dungeon wasn't just a place. It was her playground, her classroom, her destiny. Trained by her uncles Ross and Bruce Hart, she was the first and only woman to graduate from the infamous dungeon. She absorbed every lesson, every grueling drill, honing her skills with a dedication that was both inherited and deeply personal. She wasn't just given an opportunity. She earned it through sweat, tears, and an unyielding resolve to prove she belonged. Before the bright lights of WWE, Natalya traveled the world. Wrestling in the United Kingdom, Japan, and across the independent circuit in North America, she was building her name one match at a time, proving that her talent was not just a birthright, but a hard-won skill. She learned to adapt, to innovate, and to connect with audiences from every walk of life. These formative years were crucial, shaping her into the versatile and resilient performer we know today. She wasn't just Natalya Hart's granddaughter. She was Natalya Neidhart, a formidable competitor, ready to take on the world. In 2007, the world of sports entertainment changed forever when Natalya signed with World Wrestling Entertainment. Her arrival signaled a new chapter for the Hart legacy and for women's wrestling. Paired initially with her cousin, David Hart Smith, and her future husband, Tyson Kidd, she formed the Hart dynasty. It was a perfect blend of old-school technical prowess and new-school athleticism. With her signature pink and black Gara, nod to her uncle, Brettoned a confident smile that could turn into a menacing glare in an instant. Natalya immediately made her presence felt. She wasn't just a manager at ringside. She was a threat, a technically gifted wrestler who could go toe-to with anyone. Her journey in WWE has been one of incredible longevity and adaptation. Think about it. She has competed through the Divas era and was instrumental in the women's revolution, a movement that demanded more respect, more time, and more opportunities for female superstars. Natalya wasn't just a participant in this revolution. She was one of its generals. She fought for longer matches, for meaningful storylines, and for the chance to prove that women could be the main event. Her list of accomplishments speaks for itself. Former Divas champion, a former SmackDown Women's champion, and a WWE Women's Tag Team champion. She holds multiple Guinness World Records for her WWE career, including the most matches and the most pay-per-view appearances by any female superstar in the company's history. These aren't just statistics. They are a testament to her work ethic, her reliability, and her unwavering commitment to excellence for over a decade and a half. While others have come and gone, Natalya has remained a constant, a pillar of the women's division. But Natalya's impact goes far beyond championships and records. Perhaps her greatest contribution has been her role as a mentor and a leader in the locker room. She is the locker room mom, the veteran who countless newer superstars turn to for advice, guidance, and support. From Ronda Rousey to Liv Morgan, Natalya has taken dozens of talents under her wing, training with them, helping them perfect their craft, and preparing them for the pressures of WWE. She understands that a true leader doesn't just climb to the top. They build a ladder for others to follow. She has selflessly helped build the very division she competes in, ensuring its future is as bright as its past. Her in-ring style is a beautiful homage to her roots. When you see Natalya execute a flawless vertical suplex or lock in the legendary sharpshooter, you're not just seeing a wrestling move. You're seeing generations of knowledge passed down and perfected. The sharpshooter, made famous by Bret Hart, isn't just a submission hold for Natalya. It's a family crest, a symbol of excellence that she wields with pride and precision. It's a reminder to every opponent and every fan that she is, and always will be, a Hart. Of course, her path hasn't been without heartache. She has publicly navigated immense personal loss, including the passing of her beloved father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. She turned her grief into strength, honoring his memory every time she stepped through the ropes. Wearing his iconic pink and black sunglasses and pointing to the heavens, she showed the world that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a source of profound strength. Her resilience in the face of adversity has inspired millions, proving that even when your heart is heavy, you can still stand tall. Today, when Natalya enters an arena, there's a different kind of energy. It's a mix of respect, admiration, and awe. The sleek ponytail, the confident stride, the unwavering focus, it all points to a woman who is completely in command of her craft and her story. She is no longer just the keeper of a flame. She is a raging fire all her own. She has navigated the treacherous waters of the wrestling industry with grace, strength, and an unbreakable spirit. She took the immense pressure of a legendary name and used it not as a crutch, but as a launching pad. She honored her family's past by building a brighter future for an entire generation of women. She is a champion, a mentor, a leader, and a true pioneer. She carries a legacy on her shoulders and turned it into her own legend. She is Natalya, the BOAT best of all time, the Queen of Hearts, the undisputed heart of the Hart dynasty. Thank you so much for watching this tribute to a true icon of the squared circle. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more stories from the world of wrestling, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments below what your favorite Natalya moment is. Till next time, take care.